Hello, my honeys. How are you? This is Kamara with the Black Dove Oracle. If you are a subscriber, please know that I am sending you so much appreciation and thanks for your continued support of this brand new channel. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your emails. I really do thank you for being in connection with me. If you're brand new here, my name is Kamara. I'm a psychic medium. I channel my spirit guides, my ancestors, and the divine ancient symbols, as well as spirit itself. So know that this channel has carefully listens to the voice of spirit and relays those messages on to you. As you know, these messages are collective. So please only take what resonates and leave something for someone else to connect with. So once again, thank you for joining me here. This is another channeled message. This is a channeled message from your future partner. So again, these are collective messages. Please only take what resonates. This time we are getting ambitious. We are going to do 5 groups. And just know that these avatars are just that. They're avatars. So if you like any of them, connect with them visually or not. I am going to ask for a description of this future partner. Then I'm going to do a little bit of prying by asking them what has been a theme of their past relationships. Then we're going to ask, what do they find attractive about you? And then we're going to ask, how would their ancestors vouch for them? Like, what would their ancestors say about them? And then we're going to ask a little bit about, and this may not be a question they can answer, but, I'll tap into spirit and ask, how will you all meet? And what will be happening around that time? And then lastly, this person, this energy has a message for you. And we will see what that message is. All right. So let's go to group number 1. These are going to be time-stamped in the description box below. And I really would appreciate you giving me a thumbs up if you like the energy of this future partner. And if you haven't considered subscribing, just know this is an official invitation for you to join the Black Dove Oracle community. And if you click that bell, you'll get notified when I upload new channeled messages and tarot readings. Okay, my honeys. So group number 1, let's chime you in. Hello, group number 1. This is Kamara with the Black Dove Oracle. In case you just clicked on your timestamp, welcome to the channeled message from your future partner. Now, know this is a collective reading. Please only take what resonates. And we are going to start with a description of this future partner. We're asking this future partner, what do you look like? Like, who are you? If this person sounds familiar to you, maybe they're already in your life. Maybe that is a question we should ask. Have you met them yet? We'll maybe throw the cowrie shells on that. This person already is like a little shy about describing themselves. This person says that they like to drum. Either they do it as a hobby, playing the drums, or they play some kind of drum. I'm getting for a few of you, this person plays a kind of ethnic drum. And I'm hearing specifically for someone, it's an ethnic drum that belongs to your culture. Let me know in the comments. This person also describes themselves as very spiritual. This person is saying that at times they are receiving messages themselves from spirit, and that they work with their ancestors and spirit, and that they have seen you in a dream, a vision of theirs. This person may have long black hair. They also might have a nose piercing. That's very specific, but they may have a nose piercing. This person may like to wear the color red, like in a kind of a wine red. I'm hearing. Also, this person may like to wear jewelry, like they have some statement pieces that they wear. It kind of looks like related to their culture. I'm really getting specifically that this person may be from the same culture as you, and it's a culture that maybe this is going to be so specific, but if it fits for someone, they may be Moroccan, they may be Persian. This person might even be, I'm hearing, as far out as Turkey, somewhere where people may have a lighter complexion, but they have more darker features, like dark hair. If you're looking at the avatars from left to right, I think the description of this avatar could be close to that person. Like, they aren't showing me facial hair really, but they are showing me that they could even be from Egypt. That's very specific for someone. They don't all have to be from these areas, but that is where I am reaching. That's where I'm hearing. This person has some kind of connection, though, to Kemetic or Egyptian culture. In terms of their skin tone, they can be very, very brown, even African in complexion, like descriptive wise, or they could be of a lighter complexion with dark features, like dark hair, dark eyelashes, dark eyebrows. This person is very spiritual. I just kind of get that feeling from the things that they like to wear. They like to wear religious symbols. It could be not necessarily a cross, but maybe it is for someone's religion. But they could also wear like an ankh, like they may even have their ear pierced or both of their ears pierced. This is very specific for some people, but there may be, I don't know if a lot of people like this, but this person might wear kind of like a little bit of eye makeup. Like, I want to say, to make their eyes look a little even more intense. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but like, I see that sometimes in South Asian culture, but it feels like it's more ceremonial, or maybe it may not be all the time. So that might be what I'm hearing and seeing too. This person might be into plant ceremony. They might be into journeying. That'll be specific for someone. This person has a lot of masculine energy. They're very masculine energy in their presentation and in their overall energy. For some people, this person may have a Celtic background. So that's another different culture. Anything else for descriptions? This person, like I said, they're very spiritual. And I think that when you get to know them, you're going to understand that some of the things, they may even have tattoos that are protective, like sigils. I'm seeing like someone who works with sigils. They work with protective symbols. Yeah, this person has a very close relationship with spirit. And so you are going to understand more often than not that this person has a very deep spiritual practice. They're very close to spirit. Um, they could be artistic, which kind of sounds like the description. I don't see this person as someone who does like a real conservative 9 to 5. So this person is very artistic, but they also may be doing art in a professional way. So, not as a hobby. So, this person could work as some kind of illustrator. They could work in some kind of profession where they actually have to use their artistic skills. That's very interesting. What else, Spirit? Yeah, this person is very innovative. They may be known in their field for being kind of cutting edge. So, if they are an artist, they're really known for doing really out the box things. They might even be considered, I don't even know if this is the word you would use, but avant garde in terms of their art. They're also considered someone who does really unique things. So they're really considered a pioneer in their field. Um, yeah. This is also someone who appreciates and honors the feminine. I'm hearing from them that they love the feminine form, but they also love the feminine energy. And they do have some kind of even spiritual connection to feminine deities. I think this is someone who I don't know why they're describing themselves this way, but they're like, Um, they've been told that they look like a certain kind of vampire in a movie, and they're saying they're not a vampire, but they do have very intense looks. Like their eyes are very intense. Like when they stare and when they look at you, it could feel as if they're looking deep into your soul. It could feel like their eyes are very hypnotizing. Group number one. And lastly, anything else about this person? Yeah, despite their intense looks, this person is telling me that they're very much a sweetheart. Very, you'll experience them as being a very compassionate person. They've really got a lot of humility for someone. I really think that they may be low key, like really well known for what they do, but this person is pretty humble. And at the same time, they have good self esteem. So I don't think you're gonna not think this person is not confident, but at the same time, I don't think that they go around talking about everything that they've done and all the accolades that they had. I don't think they're like that. So at first, you may have to kind of get information out from them. And I think at first, you may not even know, group number one, that this person is as well known to the public as you would think. You may even think, oh, this person is just really attractive. And that's what a lot of people kind of gravitate towards. And then you realize, oh my God, like this person is low key famous or something. I don't really, this person is not saying they would use the word famous. They're saying that group number one, you may see that people recognize them for the work that they do. See, that's like the humble part. Okay. So let's talk about some themes. We're going to dig a little bit, group number one. Let's talk about some themes of their past relationship? What have been some themes? Whether they've learned from these themes, we want to hope that they've learned. So maybe we can ask, what have you learned from your past relationships? We'll ask what they've learned from their past relationships. They said that they've had to learn that not every relationship is a soul tie. Not everyone here that is attracted to you and you're attracted to them is your soulmate. And they say that they've had to learn really what love is over the years. And they said that that has been a little bit in the past a challenge for them. They say that, they had to learn how to separate attraction from like soul energy attraction. And they said they really had to work on that, group number 1. Yeah. And that they had to learn how to leave situations that weren't right for them. But for some people in group number 1, this person is saying that they've also had to let people leave them when it wasn't right. So they're kind of alluding to a fact that in the past they may have tried to hang on to things that weren't necessarily healthy. Yeah. And they said because of that, especially in one significant past relationship, they really had to go within and deal with a lot of like woundedness around that. And they said that that was a time where they kind of isolated themselves. They said that they really had to go within and deal with some wounds, but they said that they feel very good now about the work that they've done, the healing work that they've done. Very interesting. How would their ancestors vouch for them? How would the higher ones, the higher powers, the spirit guides, really the ancestors, what would your ancestors say about you? We're asking for group number 1. So the ancestors would say that, wow, would say that this is one of their holy children. The ancestors say that this is one of their progeny that they're so inspired by. They actually are they're showing that this person, group number 1, meditates, takes time to connect with them. They may meditate or they may pray, but they take time to connect with their ancestors. And their ancestors say that they are really proud of this person. Anything else? Yeah. The ancestors say that their progeny is a little bit of a character. And I think by the description it sounds that way, but they said that our progeny is a little bit of a joker, can really kind of have a sense of joy, and they're a little bit of a performer. So I don't know, whatever their ancestors are alluding to, the fact that there could be very theatrical experiences you have with this person, but it doesn't sound dramatic, group number 1. It sounds more like in the area of fun, and that you may be surprised with the multi-talented talents this future partner of yours has, group number 1. Like you're going to always be uncovering a new side of them. And their ancestors are saying this is all a very positive thing, or you may find it very positive. Okay, so let's get down to the brass tacks. Group number 1, what does your future partner find attractive about you? Let's see. What does this future partner find attractive about you? This is interesting, but hold on. I'm going to pick a couple of other cards. Wow. Okay. This is so interesting. Because I can't ignore what the two cards are showing me. So, and you may find this interesting, but your future partner is going to find that you're very attractive, but when it's because they're seeing you with someone else. I don't hold on. I'm trying to receive what they're trying to say. They're saying that, and this might be very specific for someone in group number 1, but they're saying that they became attracted to you when they met you and you were with someone else. And when you were, either when you were, if you've already met them, group number 1, or when you will meet them, group number 1, you may be in a relationship that's very spicy, like a lot of public display of affection. And this is so weird, right? But this is what your future partner is saying, that when they first see you, you're going to be with someone. And you may be with this someone like in an embrace, they're saying. For some of you, you may be kissing this person when they see you. And I think there's a number or a range of emotions that they go through, because they're saying they're instantly attracted to you. It's something about your long hair, if you have long hair. It's something about the way that you express love with this other person. And oh, this is interesting. Guys, I'm just going to relay what I'm hearing, but they're saying that it's something about the way that you express your love for this other person, that lets them know that you know how to love, that you know how to be someone's partner. They say at first there's something about you, and they say they know that this may sound toxic or weird, but they say there's something about you and the way that you treat the person that you're with at that time that intrigues them. Like they can't take their eyes off of you both as a couple. Maybe they're saying it might be envy. Maybe it's more of wanting someone like you. But oh, this is interesting. They're saying, group number 1, that you may, I mean, I know all of this is going to sound a little toxic, but for whatever reason, I'm not feeling it that way. But you may be in a relationship with someone they know. I'm not getting necessarily it's someone close to them, but they know this person that you're with. It could be someone they work with. For some of you, it is someone that they really know. Okay. But let's ask, what do they find attractive about you? I think they wanted to jump to, how did you all meet? Or, I don't know. That's an important thing here. Well, what they do find attractive about you, group number 1, is, I think, your chest area. They really like that. They like your figure. For some of you, you're a fuller, voluptuous figure, and they really like that. They like the lingerie that you wear. That's very interesting. They like your lingerie. In fact, they like your lingerie, but they like for you to keep your shoes on. There's some kind of shoe thing. They say they like to watch you when you're sleeping. They feel like you have the most beautiful resting face. I'm going to leave those two other cards out to get clarification about this other relationship, group number one. I'm very curious, but let's finish asking the question of how they're attracted to you. So they are attracted to, again, your chest area, whether you have feminine chest or masculine chest. They like to put their face in that chest. They like to get really close to that chest and be embraced by you. They like, for some of you, they really love your hair. Your hair is long and healthy and shiny. It looks like you may have dark hair. They might like your red hair for some of you. Some of you may even have blonde hair, but it's a range, so I don't think it's any kind of particular hair color. They like your kind of regal energy, group number one. They're showing you as wearing a crown, so they really have a lot of deep respect for who you are and what you've accomplished in life. They like being able to like make out in kind of like semi-public, semi-private places. When they do have you alone, though, they like to sit by the fire with you. So this may be a relationship that takes place sometime in a winter or fall or some cold place. I don't know why that was coming forward, but it was. Yeah, some of you may have red hair, but it might be dyed or streaks of it. So, take it where it resonates. They really like to have passionate time with you. We're not doing an 18 plus, group number one, but they like to have passionate time with you, and they like that to happen outside. Anything else about what you find attractive? So that's on the physical. Let's see what they like about your personality, group number one. What they like about your personality, group number one, is that you like to challenge social conventions. And you, oh wow, this is really interesting. They like that you question some of their spiritual practices. So maybe you're not as committed to the spiritual part as they are. That's very interesting. They say that you sometimes are a rebel, and they like that. Like, you question what they're doing. You don't accept spirituality as just something you should accept. You have questions, and they like to answer those questions. So they say they really actually like that about you. Like, you're not just going to be a follower. Yeah, they say that they like how liberated you are. So this is interesting because they may practice a religion, or they may be part of a spiritual practice that is more centered around patriarchy, and they say that they like how liberated you are. They're actually saying that the spiritual practice is not necessarily patriarchal, but it could be perceived that way, and there are people within that practice that take it there. But they're saying, but your future partner is saying that it doesn't have to be practiced that way. Very interesting. And they say that they like how free you are, how liberated you are, how positive you are. Like, you're not toxic. You don't really hang on to a lot of negative, you don't have a lot of negative patterns or just the way you can communicate. They do like that you keep them on their toes. There's something about you, group number one, that your future partner says you question or take on a different perspective. In many ways, it feels like you help them to kind of push the edges of what they believe. Very interesting. They also say that they like how you have healed from the past. Maybe some of you in group number 1 have had some early childhood stuff that has really impacted your life at one point, but they like the work that you've done to heal yourself. Like they admire it a lot based on what you will share with them. They said that they really find that you are, I think that's why they really admire and respect you, is because of the work you've done on yourself. They like that you're very romantic. And again, let's go to get some clarification on this other third party situation, which is so freaking interesting, you all. I've never had that come up. But they said that there was something that they were seeing while you're going to be with this person, that made them admire you. This is very interesting. Please clarify this third party situation. Yeah, they are saying, hold on. I think they're saying that they've seen you in another relationship. For some of you, they've seen you with a whole-on family. For others of you, they've seen you with someone in a very significant relationship. And they really liked who you were, how you showed up. Very interesting. Now this makes me want to know. Yeah, so they're saying that that relationship ends. But when it ends, they decide to move towards you. I think we're getting into how you meet group number 1. They say that when that relationship ends, they decide that they want to grow a relationship with you. This is going to be an interesting, they say on the bottom of the deck is justice. Hold on. No. Yeah. There's some kind of betrayal. So here's what I want to say, because I don't want to get too deep into this collective message. But somehow, group number 1, you are going to meet this person after you end a very significant relationship. But this person is someone who's seen you, group number 1, in this relationship. And there's some way that you're showing up in this relationship that really gets their admiration. There's some way in which you are navigating this relationship that almost makes them envious of your partner at that time. Like, wow, if I had, oh my God, it's reminding me, group number 1, of this Joe's song. And you all let me know. I don't remember, like Joe has this one song. It's an old like R&B song. And he's talking about, if you were mine, I would do these things. And, it's kind of like a romantic song, you all, but you can find it. Or maybe I'll try to make a note to link the Joe song for group number 1. But he's saying that there's something about him feeling, and he says he knows it sounds, and I don't know why I'm using the word he. I'm trying to make it gender neutral, but it's coming through as he is saying that there's an attraction there because of like your energy and who you are and how you show up. And he says it's not in a kind of an attraction where he was going to act on anything. It was more about just seeing who you are, group number one, in a relationship and saying, I would love for something like that for myself. Okay. Let me know, group number one, if that still feels a little iffy to you, but it doesn't energetically feel that way. It just feels like this person is saying that was the circumstance, and it might be a little weird, but that's the circumstance. What will this relationship, what will be happening when you all, so I think I tapped into what will be happening when you all meet, but let me just see if there's anything else. Yeah, I think this person, group number one, you get to decide, but this person is going to have a crush on you while you're in a third party. And they're going to feel like their love is unrequited, like it's a quiet crush, this person is saying. And so, in some ways, they're singing you. I really get group number one. This might be someone that you work with, like someone you have to see. And they would occasionally see your partner, or they would occasionally see your significant other. Yeah, they would see you. If some of you in group number one have children or a child, they might too, but I don't really get that. I get group number one that some of you in this group have had a significant relationship, like a marriage with children, the whole bit. And that relationship ended. Now, you all don't go on the other end. If you're already married and all that, don't worry about that. This may not be your group. This is for someone whose marriage ended over trust issues. Yeah. This will be a time for someone you all are meeting or have met. I kind of feel like you all have met already, but because it sounds like group number one, you had a very significant relationship that ended already. And it may involve children. It may or may not. Well, this is a collective reading. Okay, why don't we get into the channeled message from this future partner of yours, group number one? What is it that they want to say to you? What is it they want to communicate to you? That they're really feeling like when you both are together, and for some of you, I'm hearing you may be together already, so, timelines, but they really feel like they count their blessings all the time when they think of being with you. I'm hearing the word finally. And they say that they have a lot of gratitude and appreciation just for who you are and for having you in their life. This person sometimes, and very often, they say, thanks God for you. And they say that they know your best days together are yet to come. And they really look forward to the future, being with you. They're saying that they often try to manifest a relationship with you just through imagining how you both would be together. They meditate on it. They ask spirits help. They try to trust their own intuition when it comes to how they're going to move towards you. If this is more of you just breaking up with someone or getting a divorce, they really are saying that they want to be careful with how they approach you. They know that you've been hurt in the past, and they want you to know that at first that they're just a grounded, reliable person. I think they may feel a little nervous about sharing when they became attracted to you because they don't want to offend you, and they don't want to seem like some kind of toxic third party person. They said they're really not. They just said that it was, it's something that's very unique to them. They said they don't usually have this happen where they're looking at someone who's already involved with someone, or like there's something there about them being very careful of letting you know that their attraction feels to them like you both are soulmates, that you both have spent another life together, group number one, because they said it's so intensely the energy between you both. Oh, this is interesting. For some of you, group number one, they feel like you feel that energy too between you both, even though there was no impropriety. Like when you were involved with someone, they kind of saw that you were sad on occasion, or they saw that, maybe you were frustrated, and they could tell that probably had something to do with your current relationship. But they said they always kind of kept the energy between you both, you know, proper. And they said that was very important to them, but they also felt like you would sometimes catch them looking at you. Ooh. So, group number one. All right. They say that they really want in this relationship, they have a goal of trying to be the one that fills your cup instead of taking away from your cup. And they want you, when they finally do come forward, if they haven't already, they want you to trust your intuition when it comes to them, because they know that some of your past hurt might still be around. You may still feel raw, but they don't want to trigger you with rushing in and saying, hey, I really like you. In some cases, I really love you. It's more of like they just want to ask that you trust your intuition about what's happening between both of you, and trust your intuition about who they are, group number one. They are going to make it their mission, if you decide to be in a relationship with them, or if you currently are. They're saying they're making it their mission to be the best partner they can be for you, but they also know that they're not perfect. And while they don't want you to always have to like validate if they're being good enough to you or all that, they just want you to know that they find you so beautiful, so potent. Your energy is so potent to them, I'm hearing. And they want you to know that you should never doubt how beautiful you are, how powerful you are. They say that they not only are very attracted to you, they very much admire you. They very much just, again, there's something about the way that you have showed up in the past that really caught their eye. And that is something that they will let you know as your relationship deepens what that was. They're very much saying it's your love, your compassion, the things that make you you, group number one. So let's end this with some kind of closing energy. They said that they could look forward to creating with you. That's interesting. And for some of you, I'm getting, maybe they want you to be a muse or something for in regards to their work. But they look forward to, like, you both deciding on what goals you have together, where you want to take the relationship. They look forward to even innovative ways of you both learning how to communicate with each other. Just, they want this relationship to be different, not only for you, but for them. And so they're saying that they feel when you both kind of move towards this partnership, that there would have been creative ways that your relationship is different and none like no other. Wow. So group number 1, that was 45 minutes of this channeled message. Wow. I can feel the intensity of this person, but not a bad intensity. It's more of just like a real focus, a real kind of, their energy is very strong, very grounded. So group number 1, if you resonate with any or all of this channeled message from your future partner, could you give me a thumbs up? And if you have the ability to put a purple heart in the comments, please do so. That lets me know that group number 1 resonated with this future partner's channeled message. And if this is where we part, group number 1, wow, this sounds like a relationship that has to happen. Okay. Group number 1, thank you so much, and we'll be moving forward. Hello, group number 2. This is Kamara with the Black Dove Oracle. And group number 2, this is a channeled message from your future partner. Group number 1 was pretty deep. We're asking a series of questions. This is kind of making it into an extended reading. So I will make sure that I put that on the initial description. So group number 2, what we are going to do is get a kind of overall description of what this future partner might look like, a little bit about their personality. We're even going to see what their ancestors would say about them. And then we are going to get into a theme of their past relationships, like things that they've learned from past relationships. Then we are going to ask what they find attractive about you. And we may get into a little bit about some of that seemed to kind of morph into how you both will meet or if you both have met. I'm kind of like leaving that a little bit open. So I was going to ask if you've met this person, but I think you'll know by the depth of this conversation if you have. And then we're going to lastly just get into a special channel message they have for you. Okay. So group number 2. Who is this person? What do they look like? What's their personality? This person has a little bit of a warrior vibe. They may have tattoos. And this is going to be so specific, but they may have a tattoo on their face even for someone out there. I don't get that it's everyone. This person may come from a Celtic background or some kind of like European background. They may have blonde hair. And they may have blue eyes. That's very specific because I'm also seeing that they may be brown skin and they may be indigenous. So in group number 2, there's a few different looks that are showing up. One person looks kind of more of an African indigenous kind of look to them, short black hair, but more lighter brown eyes, like kind of intense lighter brown eyes. Maybe they may have, like I said, blue eyes and blonde hair. Both of these kind of looks are saying that this person is very connected to their culture, like ancient culture. That this person may they may be involved with something that's very culturally specific to them. You may meet this person or have met this person in the fall or the autumn, or the spring, it's saying. Wow. So it's pretty diverse in group number 2. So do take what only resonates. This person may, for some of you, even be older and have gray hair. So group number 2 is very diverse. What I will say that's kind of personality wise is that this is a person who's very patient. This person likes to make plans. They like to plan things. They like to focus on whatever they're planning. So they have a good commitment to their goals and their intentions. They also trust their inner knowing. They seem to be someone who works. I want to say like I group number 1 was like this very spiritual person, but this person seems to be more connected to nature as their spirituality. Yeah, this person is very good-hearted person. They will help those in need. This is someone that you could be walking down the street together, and this person would definitely give money to people who needed it. They find it very difficult to just kind of ignore people's suffering. So I think there's also this person, they could really present one way, like they have a certain kind of look, but they're actually different than how they present on the outside. Sometimes you'll find that trips people up. Maybe this person is like really has some kind of like particular look, especially if they have like tattoos and stuff, and they can seem like a real tough person, but they could be the most softest, most kindest, and compassionate person as well. I think that this person, you will find that they don't like to drag things out. They have a sense of just wanting to get to the point. You may find that they're really direct in their communication. They have an entrepreneurial spirit, so they may work for themselves, or they are some kind of consultant. They make a lot of good money that way. So that is also something a little bit about them. They can confront systems of oppression. Like this person doesn't like to see people suffer again. And that means they may confront systems that are keeping people suffering. This person may have a little bit of a political leaning when it comes to just social issues and life. Okay. That's a little bit about them. Let's go to the theme of their past life, I said past life. That's interesting. The theme of their past relationships, number 2. What's the theme of your past relationships of this future partner? This person could have, they say that they tend to transform in every relationship. Like their relationships tend to teach them a lot, tend to change them a lot. They did have a relationship in the past that was really kind of hard to let go of. They may be at times, they said they have to learn how to work through some codependency in the past. Yeah, and I think this person is being really honest. They really felt like their codependency kept them really tied to people, and it really did revolve sometimes around XCX. So they said they really had to just learn how to move beyond certain kind of toxic energies and toxic patterns in relationships. Yeah, they had to understand that when relationships are unhealthy, they really had to learn how to identify that. And they really had to work with their part in that, they're saying. But definitely, it seems like one significant relationship that was really unhealthy that they learned a lot from. Okay, let's ask, how would their ancestors vouch for them? Group number 2. What would their ancestors say about them? That this person, they really do give voice to what they see. They do speak out and they speak up. The ancestors are saying for some of you, this person has a beautiful voice. So they may sing, and their ancestors are saying you may want to hear that voice. The ancestors also say that this future partner of yours is quite nurturing, very loving, very kind. They may even just have a certain kind of softness with children. I don't know if they have children. There's something there, though. Yeah, this person might be some kind of performer. Like, they may like to dance. They may like to do drums. I heard drums in group number 1. That's kind of interesting. But here they like to go out. They like to dance. They like to do things that are culturally, I keep hearing some cultural things that they do in their community, like sing, dance, play instruments. Like that's a big part of their life. They said that group number 2, you will find something very innocent and pure about this person. I think it goes back to how they care for others, how they don't like to see people suffering. Very interesting. So let's ask about what they find attractive about you, group number 2. What do you find attractive about group number 2? They like your mouth, group number 2. They like to kiss it. They like your lips. You may have lighter brown hair, whether that's dyed or natural. They said they will like being in bed with you and just kind of spending some time talking, spending some time looking at you while you're asleep. They said that you may find that they want to wake you up all the time to be intimate. That's for somebody out there. Yeah, what they find attractive about you is your willingness to be experimental in the bedroom. They like that you can surrender in that way. They might like to use things that would tie hands, or they like certain instruments. So this person may have like a different kind of appetite when it comes to the bedroom. This person likes to bring food into your time together. They like the way that you eat, even group number 2. Like they like how you like natural foods. Yeah, there's something about the way you take care of yourself. Yeah, there's something about fruit here. Like maybe you eat a lot of fruit, group number 2, or the way that you eat a lot of natural foods. And they say that they just really like how that shows up in your energy and the glow on your face, they're even saying. Let's see, personality wise. What else do they like about you, group number 2? This came out in group number 1. Very interesting. But they like that you're a rebel, that you don't conform to the rules, whatever those are. They like that you can really manifest what you want in life. You even have the ability to be somewhat of an alchemist. Like you can change a situation for your best benefit. And they said they love watching you do that. They love that you seek and are curious about life. This is one thing they say they really love about you, is that you don't stop with just the answer that's given. You will go and research things. You will go and make a point for your argument. They say that they also love the way that you're in service to people. That's something that they find you both have in common. The service that you both do, either in community or through your work, there's something there that they really admire you for as well, group number 2. So let's ask about maybe how you both will meet, or what will be happening around that time. Well, they said that you both will meet after maybe a long period of either one or both of you not being in a relationship, but almost like you both would have been waiting for each other, or you, like one or both of you, would have been kind of in a holding pattern. I mean, really looking for the one. Yeah, they say that when you both meet, it will really be for either one or both of you kind of a test of, like, do you trust yourself to be in a new relationship? I'm hearing that it might be on their end, since they alluded to a relationship in the past that was a little toxic and they had to learn how to, what were healthy relationships. So I think this relationship will happen. You'll meet this person at a time where they're a little tentative. They're wondering if they've really healed a lot of their past relationship, how do I want to say, challenges. But group number 2, this person feels like it will be something optimistic is going to happen when you both meet. It feels like it will be the perfect timing in some cases. It will be that time where either one or both of you is like, let me just get out there again. Let me just meet someone. Let me see what this is about. And yeah. For some of you, there could be a child somewhere. I don't know whose child that is, but it's kind of coming up. There may be a child in this relationship somehow. It doesn't feel strong, though, that you all are parents, but someone might be. So group number 2, let's go to their message for you. What message does your future partner have for you? They're saying that they just want you to know that they've had to change a lot about who they are in relationships. And they're really hoping that you will find that they are a healed version of themselves, because they understand that they had to learn what was healthy. But they want you to know that they aim to be very gentle and kind with you, that they've fixed their mindset. So this person, group number 2, is really wanting you to know that they've worked a lot on themselves to free themselves from toxic traits. And they want you to know that there's no limit to what they would do to be a healthy partner for you. And they don't want you to ever feel like you're alone in the relationship. They don't want you to feel lonely in this relationship. They want you both to connect, communicate. And they want you to know too that they support the things that you want to do. And they support you both being abundant in life. They said that they would just learn in this relationship to never take love for granted, and that they look forward to your union because they feel like you deserve a devoted partner, and they're there. They want you to know in every way that you are worthy of that, and they are looking to give that to you. And they're just saying that their intentions are very clear, and they will make their intentions clear to you when you both meet, if you haven't already. Just because they want all the doors in your relationships to be open. They want you to know that there's nothing hiding, no skeletons in closets. Like, they are going to share with you the truth of who they are and who they've transformed into. Again, they keep referencing some kind of doors. So there's something there about wanting to be very open with you, group number 2. And not wanting to close the door even when you all are having disagreements or there's any kind of frustration. They say that they envision that you both will keep the doors open to communication. And they just say that that's what they plan to work really hard on. The truth is really important to them. And they've evolved to a place where that's where they put the pinnacle, of their love is revolving around truth. And they just said that they're very proud of you. They see that the things that you're doing right now, and again, there's something about really wanting to support you. So maybe group number 2, you all have some kind of project or career aspiration, and they say they're fully in support of that. Let me see if there's any other messages for you, group number 2. Yeah, they said that they want to support personal growth in this relationship. And they feel like you both can manifest really well together with this connection. And they feel very positive about this partnership because they feel like it's because the result of the hard work you both have done to be healthy people. So they say this relationship, they know it's going to be a big shift for them. It's really going to demonstrate how much they've learned, how much they've healed. Group number 2. Okay, group number 2, that is what I have for you. If any or all parts of this channeled message from your future partner resonate with you, could you give me a thumbs up? And if you like the way that I channel messages and want to stay connected, would you please consider subscribing to this channel? If you click the bell, you get notified when I upload new channel messages and tarot messages. If this is where we part, group number 2, sounds like a beautiful relationship. And if you want to put in the comments that you're group number 2, what about a blue heart for group number 2? All right, my honeys, take care. Hello, group number 3. This is Kamara with the Black Dove Oracle, and welcome to your channeled message from your future partner. Now, no partner could be a number of things. Could be a future spouse, or it just could be a very significant partnership. Take it where it resonates. Also know that it's a collective reading, so If some things don't fit, but a few things do, that is because more than one person's listening to this channeled message. So, group number 3, we are first going to get into a little description about who this future partner is. Maybe see if we can tap into some physical features or just some characteristics. Then we're going to tap into what has been the theme of this partner's past relationships. Just what have they learned from past relationships? And then we are going to ask their ancestors, how would their ancestors vouch for them? Like, what do their ancestors have to say about this future partner? And then we're going to ask how this future partner is attracted to you. What are the things this future partner finds attractive about you? And your relationship. Then we may see if we can find out how you both will meet, or if you have met already. I don't know, but how you might meet, what will be happening around the time that you both connect with each other. And then at the very end, we will give you a little bit of a channeled message from this energy. Okay, group number 3. Let's see. Ooh, that's already coming out. So this person could work in the medical field. They could be some kind of healer. They may have shoulder length hair for some people. This might be someone with kind of dirty blonde hair or kind of golden hair. Not super light blonde, but kind of like a lighter brown for some people. This person could have green eyes or hazel eyes for some people. This person is kind of like a medium build to kind of on the shorter side of a man, if in the masculine. Otherwise, they're like a medium height person. But definitely, I'm seeing some kind of like, it doesn't have to be natural, but some kind of light brown hair, maybe even wavy. This person could have tattoos. So they even might have a face tattoo. That's very specific, but I think they do have tattoos. This person may be into archery. I'm seeing like a bow. But I'm also seeing someone who might make their own medicines. This might be someone that has to do with herbalism for some people. I do get that they're some kind of healer. I might even go as far to say that they may do some kind of facilitation of retreats. They might even facilitate plant ceremonies. This person, there's something about their hands. There's something about their hands that you will like. Group number 3. It's just sticking out as an energy. Let me see if there's any other descriptors. That's kind of a lot. Let's see if there's any other descriptors. Yeah, the snake came out twice. So this is definitely someone who has, they change. They have changed. They may be in the middle of changing something about themselves. This could be physical, but I actually think it's more on the mental, spiritual level. Let's see. Yeah, this person has transformed in some way. Group number 3. When you meet them, they would have gone through some huge kind of transformation. This person is not very conventional either. Like they live outside the box. They're a very fair person, group number 3. You're going to find they're very balanced. For some of you, not all of you, this might be a Libra, but this is someone who really advocates for the redistribution of wealth and power. So this person could be political in their interest. They also admire the feminine form. They are very sensual. They believe in utilizing their life force in the most healthy way as possible. Yeah, they are a warrior. Again, I've been seeing that. So they have some real kind of strength with them. They're also very disciplined, and they could be a little stoic at times. I'm not gonna hold you on that, group number 3. They could be stoic. But they really come out as someone who's really heroic. I don't know why, but Spirit is showing me this could even be someone who has that kind of same body as a superhero, like very built, very defined, regardless of their height. They're very defined. This person may like to indulge, um, whether they like to play hard and work hard, or they just like the finer things in life. They may be considered uh, pretty stellar in whatever work they do. Like, people admire the work that they do. Group number 3. Okay, so why don't we ask about the theme? Oh, wait, we're going to ask to see first what their ancestors would say about them. Group number 3. What would their ancestors say about them? How would their ancestors vouch for them? Wow. Their ancestors are saying that, yeah, this person might be an air sign, by the way, you all, but their ancestors are saying that this person, um, they're highly connected to their breath. They may do some kind of holotropic breath work. They may do some kind of breath work that connects them to their ancestors. Their ancestors are saying that this person does connect with their emotions in a very healthy way. They say that, again, this is coming out. Your person is a free spirit. Your person thinks outside the box. Group number 3. Your person is very much a rebel. Okay. Anything else, ancestors? The ancestors are saying this person, if they are in the masculine energy, would make a very great father, or they are a great father. So take it where it resonates. But I really hear that they exercise their authority with care, and they do this in the most kindest way. But they do present with a lot of authority. That's what I'm hearing too. Okay, so what has been a theme that they've learned from in past relationships? Group number 3. What has been a theme of some of their past relationships? Things that they've learned, things that they've observed about themselves in those past relationships. Group number 3, they're like, they just burn down sometimes, like they've always kind of ended with a little bit of a tower moment, like, with a blast, with a boom. That some of their past relationships have been intense. They said that they had to learn that love doesn't always need to involve a lot of intensity for there to be love. I guess that's what they're saying. Yeah, they said that in some cases they may have tried to control their relationships a little too much. They may have tried to really put their partner in a box. They said that they really did they did focus too much on the physical in their relationship and not the other aspects of their relationship. And so they tended to have a lot of dramatic relationships with partners that didn't necessarily fit them outside of the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? And they said that this really, they had to learn to stop um, trying to see their partner for who they wanted to see their partner for, and instead see the actual authentic person. They also said that in the past they may have had a problem with not keeping boundaries with friends of the opposite sex, or if this is same sex, like just kind of like not keeping boundaries between friendships and lovers. And so they said that that tended to also add drama to their life in the past. Yeah, they said look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they said that they really had to work past and really seek out more healthy relationships, friends and otherwise, they said, because they really just said that some of the people they were hanging out with, the boundaries were really blurred in a lot of those relationships. And they said that they really had to transition out of those relationships just to be healthy. But they said that's definitely a thing of the past. But, you may hear group number 3 from other people about their past. They said they wouldn't put it past that some of these people still have feelings around the way they kind of like exited some of this past toxicity, and they're just saying they will share that with you, but you may also hear it from people. Group number 3. That's interesting. Okay, so group number 3, let's find out about what they'll find attractive about you. What will they find attractive about you, group number 3? They said that they are going to be very physically attracted to you. They're like, I know. They're saying, I know I just told you. They said that they do have a really physical attractiveness to you that's very tempting. And they said that they're going to be working on slowing themselves down, like not just reaching out to touch you. They also said that they may know you from some other relationship you were in, similar to group number 1, but not the same vibe. They just said that they may have seen you around when you were with someone else or dating someone else. They're going to like that you wear kind of like, if you are in the feminine and you wear dresses, there's a little backless number, they're saying a backless number that you wear, that they're like, oh my God, they feel like they're funny. Group number 3, they're kind of like, I'm going to be trying to hold myself back, but when we go on dates, you wear, wow, sometimes you wear things that I'm like, oh my God, like they're saying they find it very hard to control themselves around you. And they will continue in your partnership to find out very hard for you all to get to where you're going. Okay? They said that also they kind of like, and they say don't call it toxic, but they like that you make them slow down. They like that, group number 3, that you do not just let them run wild in your relationship. You have a certain kind of control. You don't always give them all of your attention. And they said that they like that you have your own boundaries in the relationship, and that they like that you have your own thoughts, your own life, and that it's not codependent or toxic, this relationship. What else do they like? They like that they can talk to you, group number 3, that you all have depthful conversations and that you all communicate well with each other. They like too that you have done your own work when it comes to healing past relationships, and they really have seen you do some healing around that, and they like that you've done that. They like that you are very single-minded in your goals and your intention. So they really like your dedication and your devotion to something in your life. It could be spiritual, but it could be your work. But they really like that you have goals and that you're really focused on that. That just feels like something they didn't have an experience in other with other partners. Like those partners kind of jumped into the relationship and kind of just merged with him and not have their own life. Um, they say that they like your humility, your compassion, your self awareness. They also like that you're very confident. Group number 3. There's something about you being very empowered in some aspect of your life. So it might be your work. Um, this person likes that you've stolen their heart. They say, really, quite literally, you have stolen their heart. And they don't know what to make of it. They're just like, they love that about you, that you have that power over them and that you get them to, oh my God, this is so funny. They're like, you get them to heal. They're like, you tame their beast. Like, you're like, no, we're going to take it slow. We're going to take it at my pace. And they like that you, know how to handle that energy in them, even though they said they were going to be working hard to make sure they don't repeat past energy like that. Okay, what will be happening when you both meet, group number 3? Well, when you both meet, it might be in the beginning a little hot and heavy. Like you all are going to meet and the making out might happen pretty quickly. And this person is confirming that when you both start dating, there is a magnetic electric thing, and they're saying they're not so sure they know how to slow it down, but you do. It sounds like group number 3. If you wanted to slow down, okay. Um, they want to prove to you when you're meeting. By the time you meet, I think because they have such a more faster energy, this might be like a fire sign as well, group number 3. But they're saying that they find that they're going to have to not convince you, but they're just going to say that they're going to need to prove that they are someone who's safe to love, that they're not just out for some physical connection with you. So that may be a concern around the time that you meet. But there's also this feeling of like, is this really the real deal? Is this true love? And they're saying like you both will be kind of like feeling like this is a soulmate connection, feeling like you're calling in each other. Like the energy is going to be very intense between the both of you. I really don't get much details on how you're both meeting, but that is the energy when you both are meeting group number 3. There's a certain intensity with this person, a certain kind of attraction, and you may be slowing that down because it moves quickly. That's what I'm hearing from spirit. Okay, so why don't we get into a channeled message from this person, group number 3, your future partner. Okay, what's the channeled message that your future partner has for group number 3? They say that I sit for a moment and I listen. And I really try to find your energy in this universe. Like I want to connect with you. I feel you even. And there's something about me needing to trust and believe that energy I'm feeling, it feels like in the 5D, I feel like I'm close to meeting you. I feel like we will soon be on this life journey together. They say, don't allow anyone to taint your view of what love is and what love can be. because they're saying, I'm going to show up and show you how you really should be treated. I'm going to show up and show you that how someone, a partner, should value you, should take care of you. And they're saying, group number 3, that they are going to show you and treat you the way that you deserve. And they're saying to you that if there's any moment in where your relationship gets toxic, any moment where you feel like they are not the best person for you, they said that they would even initiate you all just walking away from each other. They said they don't want to repeat any of their past toxic patterns in this relationship, but they said that if for some reason they can't be who you want them to be, they respect you enough to let you walk away from this. They're not going to keep you all in some toxic cycle. Wow. They said that right now they know that you want to focus on your own goals, your own things that you want to do, and that they don't want to be a distraction from those things. They want to contribute to your life. So that may be in some way where they don't want you to doubt that. They don't want you to push them away because you feel like they are going to take away from what you've rebuilt in your life, I'm hearing. They said that they are here to fill your cup, group number 3, and that they want you to know that they don't want to take from this cup. They know that there may be times they could trigger you, and they want you to understand that they are here to communicate and to they want you both to help each other to like heal any past stuff that may be lingering. They want you to understand that your relationship will be unique and that you both have this chance to start over, I'm hearing. So maybe you both had something you had to heal from, group number 3, but they're saying that there's no limits to what you all could do in terms of being in a healthy relationship with each other. And they feel like your relationship will last a lifetime if you both could really drop into that. So group number 3 sounds like a powerful relationship. And if you resonated with all or part of that channeled message and information about your future partner, could you please give me a thumbs up? And if you like the way that I channel messages, please consider subscribing to this channel. It's brand new. And if you click that bell, you'll get notified when I upload new channeled messages and tarot readings. But if this is where we part, group number 3, consider putting a flaming heart in the comments to let me know that group number 3 was here and it resonated on some part. Okay, my honeys, thanks so much. Hello, group number 4. This is Kamara with the Black Dove Oracle. Welcome to your channeled message from your future partner. So group number 4, no, this is a collective reading. We are going to tap into first a description of your partner, maybe a little bit about their character, maybe some physical descriptions if we can tap into that. We'll also ask about the theme of their past relationships, like what have they have learned from past relationships. We're also going to find out what they find attractive about you, as well as their ancestors. How would their ancestors vouch for them? What do their ancestors have to say about them? We will touch into what they find attractive about you. Did I say that already? As well as how you might meet or what will be happening around the time that you're meeting. And then lastly, we're going to end with a bit of a channeled message from them, group number 4. So, group number 4. What is your future partner like? And no, partner could be broad. It could be future spouse, could be future partner in some other fashion. Group number 4, this person is very practical. They can always kind of see beyond their challenges. That's what I'm hearing. They're not someone who stays in a state of challenge for too long. Wow, this person could be a fire sign. They could be a Leo. This person is very successful, though. And not only that, they're very happy with their success. So, whatever they do, not only does it bring them a lot of visibility, but they're very happy with the work that they do. They're not one of these people who are successful, but they hate their job this is someone who is connected to their ancestry in a particular kind of way. I might get that this person has European ancestry. They may have Indigenous Canadian or North American ancestry. Could be both. They may deal in shamanism in some way, like they may be a medicine healer. That's very specific, I'm hearing. Who else is this person? Yeah, they may be indigenous, like they have relationships to eagles. They see from a higher perspective. There's something about this person having some kind of indigenous ancestry, but it could be also European. I mean, these are not strictly everything, you all. This person does shapeshift, meaning they are they're kind of a very, I don't want to say complex person, but they have many aspects to themselves. And they do connect with those aspects of themselves. And they do it in a very conscious way. They may navigate different communities, I'm hearing, which could make it sound more and more, I'm hearing like this person might be bicultural or multicultural in their presentation. This person is very much about the work of liberation. They may do some kind of NGO work. They may do some, I don't know why here I'm seeing that they might be involved with the Olympics. That's interesting. Let me know if that resonates. They do carry a torch for important topics or subjects, or this is someone who advocates for people in the community, or there's a certain kind of community that they work with that they have a passion for to make sure they're getting their resources and needs met. This person is considered somewhat of a knight in many aspects. They're an activist somehow, you all in group number 4, but they do take charge. They do have a certain kind of honor about them. And they are very chivalrous. So if you are in the feminine energy, they will like to open doors for you. They will like to make sure that you are assisted when you are taking your coat off or on. They are very attentive to you, especially like when you all are just out and about. Like they're very protective, very attentive, keeping an eye on you. Yeah. They're also a very compassionate person. They have a lot of humility. They're very grounded. They have a good sense of self-esteem. Yeah. That's a little bit about them, group number 4. So, why don't we ask how their ancestors would vouch for them? What do their ancestors have to say about them? Group number 4, your future partner. What do the ancestors have to say? That your partner is very celestial, that they have a certain kind of connection with the cosmos. They may be into astrology or astronomy, one of those two. But they like the stars. They like to go out at night and stare up into the sky. You may find them kind of just in awe of our universe. This person might talk about that a lot. They seem to be, their ancestors say that they're very supportive, that they're very much a caregiver in the most healthy sense. There may be someone older in their life that they may be caring for too, like an older parent or a grandparent that they support. This person could be a craftsman of some sort, like something about their culture. You know, certain cultures might be really good around making pottery or weaving. There's something this person does that makes them kind of a craftsman. I don't know if they do it as part of like a career, but I think they have either a hobby that they do. Um, their answers is to say they love to dance, and that will be something that you all will be doing. They love dancing. They love moving, especially whatever indigenous dance. There may be some indigenous dance they're involved with as well. So take it where it resonates. Let's ask what they have learned from their past relationships. What have they learned from past relationships? Interesting. This person has learned that it's very interesting because both cards are saying something about time. This person has learned that in some cases, time does not heal all of the issues in a relationship. That a relationship has to have some kind of foundation. And when it doesn't have the right foundation, staying in it longer is not going to help the situation. And so they've had to learn how to leave when things got toxic. They had to learn how to exit the relationship instead of doing a whole bunch of going back and forth, instead of trying to renegotiate things. They really had to understand when the foundation wasn't there, when a healthy foundation wasn't there. Yeah, they had to understand what love truly is. Your person is saying, group number 4. They said before they really didn't know, that they were often confused around how to interpret the good things versus the bad things. And they said they finally just had to trust their gut when it came to relationships, and to really trust their intuition when their intuition was saying, hey, this is not the right fit. They really just felt like they had to learn how to listen to that. Okay. So we did that, past life. Okay, so what will they find attractive about you? Group number 4. What will they find attractive about you? They too like all the different parts of you. They recognize that you are a multifaceted person as well, group number 4. That you can sometimes, maybe you show up at work one way and maybe in your personal life you're showing up another. They like that they have access to you emotionally too, in a varied way. They say that they don't expect you to just be this pretty little doll on the shelf. They like how you can be multifaceted. I keep hearing. Yeah. They do like that in the bedroom you submit to them. They like games of submission and dominance, and they like to dominate. What else do they like about group number 4? They like that you allow them to worship you. They like that you really are okay with them bringing flowers all the time. They say they already envision how they're going to propose to you, like it's going to be very romantic. They also like how you can command them, even though they like for you a little submission with you in the bedroom. They said that outside of the bedroom, they like how you kind of take control. And they love that about them. They said that they would be willing to wait on you hand and foot. So there's a little bit of that dynamic, group number 4, of like dominance and submission being, switched around, played with in different areas of your life. Yeah. In many ways, this person might be older than you, group number 4, and they said that but at the same time, you still know how to control them. You have your ways. And they said that very much amuses them. They say that they can be jealous, though. They said they can be. And they're learning to work with that. But they do say that they see that you are very attractive to other people. And that just sometimes it can, I don't know, make them feel a little insecure. They're saying that's just nothing you have to address. They're just saying that I think it's something about the age and seeing how younger people your age find you very attractive. And I don't know, there's a little something there, group number 4, that I'm just tapping into. Okay, so what else do they find in terms of your character, group number 4, that's attractive? They really like your childlike nature. It's something about, even though I don't think that you're like a lot younger than them, but I think that they like how you can bring that energy out in them and put it into the relationship. They will like how you both are actually friends too, not just lovers. They also like your prosperity, your ability to create your own prosperity. And you do this in through your own entrepreneur. So maybe some of you out there in group number 4, you're entrepreneurs. They're saying they really love that you have your own money, your own way of doing things, that that you have a lot of discipline when it comes to the work that you do and your goals in life. And they see you as kind of really a tough person, like you've got a lot of strength and confidence. You go after what you want. So that's something that they really find attractive about you, your future partner. And this future partner also sees that you help people in need. Group number 4, they really like your compassion. They like how even within the relationship, you demonstrate a lot of reciprocity. You don't expect them to just take care of you, even though they said they would definitely do it. They said that there's something there about the reciprocity in your relationship. It's something that they find very refreshing. Maybe not something they've experienced a lot. They say most definitely you have stolen their heart. They're saying there's no wrong you could do. Group number 4, there's no wrong, even though they may not always tell you that, but there really is no wrong you could do. So let's talk about maybe how will you both meet then? How will you meet? Well, or what will be happening? Well, when you all meet, there's gonna definitely be a lot of high passion, high attraction. When you all meet, you may be making out the first time you meet, like shortly after. Like it's gonna move kind of quickly to that place. They said that you'll probably be having a lot of heart-to-heart conversations because of this attraction. It's like you both are going to discuss your feelings honestly with each other. Um, someone in the relationship could feel like, is this a soulmate connection or is this just a physical thing? But they are saying that you both are going to quickly realize that you both were meant to be together. And also, when you all meet, there may be discussions around their control issues. They're being upfront, group number 4, that they are working on just relaxing that part of themselves. And yeah, but they do feel like there's going to be a great expression of love. Fairly, I don't know, this is fairly soon after you all meet. Yeah, I don't have any other indications of what might be like actually going on. I see that you both are very much having a lot of one-on-one time with each other. There could be someone could have a child in this relationship. I'm not really heavily getting that, but there could be children involved here. Okay, so why don't we get to the channeled message, group number 4, from your future spouse. I mean, they have been talking and sharing, but ooh, one of the cards just fell. Hold on. But it fell face down, so I'm not going to take it. Let's see here. Okay, group number 4. So your future spouse says that when you both meet, it'll be a time in both of your lives where you are outgrowing some kind of cycle in your lives, both of you, they're saying. And they're going to want you to understand that this relationship is meant to take you out of the limits, to help you expand, to help you grow. And they want you to know that they're not your past relationships. They are their own person. And they want you to understand that they do have issues around control sometimes, but they don't want you to see it as an unwillingness to change. They say that they see you as someone who's so successful, someone who's achieved so much, but they don't want their weaknesses to be the reason why your relationship doesn't work. They feel like you're a beautiful soul, and they see that so clearly whenever they're around you. They see the real you. And there's something here, like they're wanting to talk to you about something that you've been working on, or your business, group number 4, but they're just saying, don't waste your energy with things that aren't going to take you where you want to go. And they said they'll be happy to just kind of help you really. They're saying here, they're like, they really do want to mentor you so that you're as successful as you want to be in your career. But they also understand if you don't want them involved, but they say that they could see where you're going to do wonderful things, big things with your life, and they see you having big opportunities, and they want to help you where they can. But they also see that in your relationship, you both are going to have to focus on letting go of old expectations, old kind of thoughts and doubts and fears. And they're saying this relationship may bring some of that up. And they understand that in some ways you both are there to learn from each other. This is going to be a relationship where you both learn from each other, where you take those triggers, you take those activations, and you really transmute them by communicating well, by setting clear boundaries. And yeah, they're sounding very committed, group number 4, to working out any challenges in the relationship. They say they love who you are at the heart level. They love the entire you, not just the physical you, the entire you. And they're just, once again, saying that you both have to learn how to release old wounds so that this relationship can be, it's coming from a place of restoration. It's coming from a place of healing and confidence. And they said they don't want you to doubt at all that you will be a huge focus of theirs, this relationship, and making sure that the outcome of the relationship is what you both want. So they don't want you to doubt, and they're not going to doubt that this is truly the relationship that you both want and are willing to work for. So group number 4, if you resonated with any or part of this channeled message from your future partner, could you please give me a thumbs up? And if you want to stay connected and hear future channeled messages and tarot readings, please subscribe and then click that bell so you get notified when I upload new channeled messages or tarot readings. And group number 4, if you want to put a white heart in the comments, that lets me know that group number 4 resonated with something like this. If you have the ability to do that, or a white dove, I'm hearing like white heart, white dove. But group number 4, all the best. This sounds like someone who's really willing to work for your love. And I think some of you know that's sometimes a really rare quality. So all the best, group number 4, and thank you. Hello, group number 5. This is Kamara with the Black Dove Oracle. Welcome to your channeled message from your future partner. Know that this could be a future partner, could be a future spouse, could be a future boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, friend with benefits. Who knows? But future partner. We are going in that energy, and know that it's a collective message. Only take what resonates. And group number 5, we are first going to describe this future partner, maybe get some of their characteristics, maybe some of their physical descriptions. Then we're going to ask their ancestors what would they vouch for in this person. Then we'll find out what's the theme of their past relationships, what have they learned from their past relationships. Then we'll ask what they find attractive about you. Maybe we'll tap into how you both will meet or what will be happening around the time that you both meet. And then we will end with their special message to you. Channeled message, group number 5. Okay, so group number 5, let's find out who is this future partner of yours. Group number 5. Oh, wow. They may be an air sign. Doesn't have to be, but this is definitely someone who you will like their perspective. Group number 1. You are also may meet this person in the summertime. They may have a birthday in the summertime, I'm hearing. But this is a person who's very lighthearted. They have a very joyous mood. They like to be in their joy. It's really funny. This drum and journey card keeps coming up. This might be a person I'm hearing this time. This is definitely a person who is connected to some kind of shamanism, some kind of earth medicine. I'm hearing they may even do some kind of drumming. I've had that in a few groups, so that's kind of interesting. Maybe that's just something that people are more and more they're reconnecting with. So what else about group number 5's partner? This is definitely someone who they like to exchange ideas. This is someone who knows a lot of different people, group number 5. You're going to find that they have friends from all over the world. They like to eat foods from all over the world, I'm hearing. This person may even have dreadlocks, even though they could be Northern African. meaning they may have a lighter complexion, but they have dreadlocks. They may wear their hair wrapped sometimes. This is very specific. It's not for everyone. This person may have longer hair though, dark hair. For some people, they have like a ocean kind of blue eyes, maybe, or they may have brown eyes. Um, this person might like to dress really funky ethnic. I don't know why I'm hearing Jamiroquai. So you know that band, or is it a band or a person? I don't know. But Jamiroquai, they kind of got that funky way of dressing. I don't know. I'm not saying that they dress like that, but there's something ethnic about this person. Like they may wear jeans, but they'll have like some kind of ethnic top, or they may wear, just your conventional clothes, but then they'll have like an ethnic jacket or something. There's something about the way that they dress that it's a little different, they may even at times wear very ornate jewelry, like something that's very cultural. They may, for some of you, have a nose piercing. For others of you, anything else? This person is very abundant in terms of community. They are also very grounded, rooted person, group number 5. You find that a lot of people come to this person for their advice. A lot of people like this person's, again, perspective. There's something about the way that they use their third eye. They tap into their intuition. I don't know if they do this on a conscious level or they're kind of just the way that they operate. They really are an earth angel, group number 5. They are such an earth angel, and you're going to like that about them. Let's see, characteristic wise, if there's anything else. Who's group 5's future spouse? Yeah, this is someone who's considered very inspirational to a lot of people. Whatever work they do, they're kind of out and ahead of the rest. That's what I'm hearing from spirit. They are attracted to femme fatale kind of energy. They may even express that in themselves. Like there's something a little erotic about them, um, a little sensual. So either they're attracted to that kind of energy or they really embody that themselves. They are very, here's what I'm going to say, group number 5. This person is very magnetic. You may have to get used to that. And there's people who, because of this person's sensuality, there's people who are instantly attracted to your future partner. They kind of feel like your future partner might be flirting with them, even though I don't think that's who your future partner is, that not that way, but they're very magnetic. And you will find that people kind of crush on them a lot. I don't think they encourage it at all, but people do crush on this person. Yeah, this person is very humble. Group number 5, your future partner's like, I didn't notice that, hun. What are you talking about? So I think you will have to sometimes, just kind of help them to create more boundaries. I'm not saying they don't have boundaries. I'm just saying there may be times, because of the work they do, they're some kind of healer for some of you, group number 5. Because of the work they do, they are in contact with people a lot. And healers get a lot of transference from people that they're working with. So the people they're working with are sometimes, think they're attracted to them or think that they're their soulmate, like depending. I mean, hopefully not that obsessive, but there's something about them having so much contact with different people. And yeah, I think at the same time, this person knows how to cut through that and really put things back into reality. So group number 5, this is encouraging because, I was kind of wondering, are you having to step in? But no, they will put things in perspective. They will not let any kind of obsession go on for too long. Even if it feels like they're being really blunt with someone, they will instill boundaries. They will correct any kind of misconceptions in relationships. So this is something that you should know about this partner. Yeah, they like balance. They seek balance. So let's see what their ancestors have to say about them. How would their ancestors, group number 5, vouch for them? What does our ancestors have to say about your future partner? That this person's very creative, that they like to maybe paint. They like to kind of take some time on their own and really drop into their own creativity. And that's a way that they balance themselves. No, this person is very creative, group number 5. Whatever they do some kind of crafts. They may be like a ceramic artist. They may work with leather. They may weave. They do something, and their ancestors are saying it's part of their ancestral culture. It's a cultural practice. I think somebody else had that in another group. Um, their ancestors say that this person likes to work on projects, likes to seed projects, likes to donate their money to worthwhile causes. So this person is very charitable, group number 5. Their ancestors are saying they're just the sweetest progeny in their lineage. The ancestors love their innocence. They love their curiosity. They love the purity in which they walk in life. Their ancestors say they're a little bit of an idealist. Like they love, they love creativity, they love community. You will find a lot of joy in this person just from being around the people that they love, including you, group number 5. All right. So, what has been a theme of their past relationships? What have they learned from past relationships that they will not be repeating in your relationship, group number 5? What have they learned? I think they've had to learn how to identify obsessive people. This is very interesting. So, once again, I think in the past they had to understand that some people's attraction towards them, it had to do with lust and obsession and not really seeing them. And they're even saying here, just for a few of you, group number 5, that this person found out that someone was trying to do X magic on them or do some other kind of like magic to keep them in a relationship. And they said that, maybe this person will tell you about it, but they really had to deal with energies like that, like people who were obsessive, trying to keep them in really toxic situations. They had to understand that it wasn't simply a matter of apologizing. Like they had to like really end things with people like this. I don't want it to sound like it was a lot of relationships like this. It might have just been one. Yeah, they said that there was some kind of relationship they were in that was just not very healthy, and I think it took a while for them to like disconnect from that relationship. But I think you're seeing now that even when they're kind of talking to people and kind of being in that real direct way, you're going to see them act more direct. Like they're not going to be kind of I'm hearing, kind of beating around the bush. They're going to tell people, no, I have a partner. I'm very dedicated to our relationship. I love this person. You're misinterpreting anything that you think that we're doing is very much on the professional basis. Like this is kind of like group number 5, what your partners had to learn how to do just to keep things, sorry, something dropped over, but to keep things healthy and not toxic. And maybe that even kind of messed with a relationship they had in the past, so yeah. So What will they find attractive about you, group number 5? What will they find attractive about you, group number 5? They like your back. They like your backside, but they like your back. They like undressing you. For some of you, they like when you put your hair up in a bun. That's very specific. They like your mind. I see swords here a couple of times. So they really like your intelligence. They really like the way that you think. For some of you, they like your lips, the shape of your lips. For others of you, they like your siren-like qualities. They really actually do think you might be a mermaid. You may have lured them in, group number 5. They like being on the beach with you. I don't know if you all live near a beach or if you will be going to a beach, but they have fantasies around like you all having X on the beach. All right. This person might occasionally like things a little rough, and they like that you are open to that, and they have a certain amount of care that they want to provide to you. They don't want to be too rough with you, but they do like a lot of making out. They like a lot of what they like about you is holding you and kissing you, and and they love kind of daytime intimacy with you, or they will. Yeah, a lot of daytime intimacy. They may like morning intimacy or any other time of the day, but they and outdoor intimacy. They love kind of bringing in liquids and kind of playing with different kinds of like, I don't know, I'm getting kind of like liquids or soaps or taking baths to get. There's a lot of water here, group number 5. That can point to a lot of things. This is not an 18 plus reading. So just know that there's a lot of wetness and water and emotions and a lot of sensuality in this connection that they really find attractive. What about your character? Do they find attractive? They love your leadership style. They love how you take command, group number 5. They love how you radiate a real divine feminine energy. They love how you use that energy to be an authority, and there's something there where they can just watch you all day in these kind of interactions. They love how you are in connection with the divine. They feel like you have a special connection with the divine feminine. Maybe some of you actually do work with a particular feminine, ancient feminine deity, but this person loves how empowered you are, how that connection, even at the spiritual level with maybe with your ancestors, maybe with that deity, how it empowers you, how it helps you to be even more successful in life. They really see you as a living evidence of the success of the devotee. Like they really just are in awe with your relationship with spirit and how you embody that. They love that you're romantic, group number 5. They really love bringing you flowers, or they will love bringing you flowers. They love like kind of letting you know in very small ways consistently that they love you. They are so happy you're in their life. They do love your intelligence. It's coming up again. Your thirst and your curiosity, your thirst for knowledge and your curiosity. They really love that about you. You're not just someone out here who's just kind of, taking what's being fed to them. Like they really love your ability to be, I don't know, to like research things I'm hearing, or to read. They catch you reading, like your conversations are even elevated that way. So what will be happening possibly when you both are meeting, group number 5? For some of you, now, and don't click away if you don't want this, but for some of you, this is someone that you will be reconciling with, a person from the past who's returning into your life, and this will be a future partner that you're giving a second chance to. That's for some of you. For others of you, what will be happening? Yeah, there's just going to be with this person when you meet them, group number 5, there's just a lot of energy there, a lot of romantic feelings, something that you're going to find yourself like just not being able to get them off your mind. There's something here too, which makes me feel like it might be a past person, is there's something about being really optimistic here about this second chance in love. But it, like, again, I don't think that's for everybody in group number 5, but for the people that it is for, this is going to feel very liberating the second go round. It's really breaking free of maybe some of the barriers of the past and allowing you both to grow something new again. For those of you who it is not a person from the past, this will be someone who kind of flirts with you. And you're going to be like, is this person flirting with me? And Spirit's like, yeah, but you know what? I keep getting cards that reference this is somebody from the past that you might have to do some communication. You're going to be forgiving, and you're going to be releasing the past to try something new. For many of you, you will know this is your soulmate. And most definitely at the bottom of the deck, this will be a relationship, a partnership that most likely will end in marriage, you all. That's the first group that's kind of like put that out there. So let's get into a special message from this future partner of yours, group number 5. What is the channeled message from this future partner, group number 5? They're saying that they want you to trust the path that you both are on. Even if you're unsure, just taking things step by step. They want you to remember that you can trust yourself. You can trust what is happening between the both of you. They said that they don't want you to lose sight of the truth of the past. Like, yes, there were some things that just that were challenging, that disrupted your relationship, but they're saying the truth is that they have always loved you, group number 5. And the truth is that you both have something that is ever evolving and growing, and that you both did need to take a break to grow in a certain way. And that was the most difficult part of the relationship, is being separated from you. But now they see the light at the end of the tunnel, and they know they're supposed to be on this journey together with you, group number 5. They know it. And they're just like, please give this a chance. Know that the difficult times are in the past for you both, and that you both can really put this relationship in the sun where it needs to be. And they're really glad that you both are moving forward together. I keep seeing and hearing that. And they want to thank you for your patience, because they know you've had to be patient with them and give them time to grow and evolve. But they're saying, if you can look past some of those difficult times in the past and know and see them for themselves as they are now, because they want to acknowledge they were very weak in the past. They want to acknowledge that there were some things that happened between you both that they don't want you to think that was about you. That was really about them. But they say, if you have faith in this relationship, you're going to see that whatever curveballs come your way, this relationship is strong enough to deal with it now, because you both are very resilient people, And this relationship you're building is going to be very resilient, and it's going to be an inspiration for other people. They're very confident. They're like, no, what we have, other people are going to look at and say, I want that too. So they just don't want you to feel confused around what's happening between the both of you, because you are both coming together because there's things you're both meant to do, learn from each other, and continue to work together and love each other. Yeah. They say that you're both on a breakthrough. It sounds like very current, but they're like, you both are going to do this breakthrough, and you both are going to realize, no, this is the relationship for me. And you both are going to talk about the lessons you've learned. You're going to talk about how this could be a real true win-win for both of you. Not just one person wanting this, but both of you wanting this. And they say they see just the best possible outcome with you, which is marriage. Wow, group number 5. So group number 5, if you resonated with any or all of this reading, could you please give it a thumbs up? And if you want to stay connected and you haven't subscribed yet, this is your official invitation to subscribe to the Black Dove Oracle. Hit that bell so that you'll get notified when I upload new channel messages or tarot readings. My honeys, what beautiful relationships. And they're very real, like they weren't just all fluffy. You have partners here who are really diving in such a deep way, and who have grown and evolved in many ways. So group number 5, thank you for allowing me the honor of channeling that message, you and your future partner. Okay, my honeys, let's chime out. And I look forward to seeing you all in future readings, my honeys. Take care.